Death is the one visitor no one invites, yet everyone must meet. But what if death is not an enemy, only a messenger? This story will change the way you see life, loss, and the quiet power of living fully before the final goodbye. Death came quietly to the village, not with thunder or fear, but like the evening breeze that slipped through open windows. No one saw him arrive, yet everyone felt his presence. In a small mud house at the edge of the village lived an old man named Deacon, known for his kindness and his calm smile. He had buried friends, siblings, and even a child, yet grief had never hardened his heart. Instead, it softened him. Life, he often said, is like holding water in your palm. The tighter you grip it, the faster it escapes. One night, as Deacon lay on his mat, breathing slowly, he sensed someone sitting beside him. He did not open his eyes, but he spoke. "You've come at last." "Yes," Death replied softly. Deacon was surprised not by Death's presence, but by his voice. It was not cold or cruel. It sounded tired, almost gentle. "Are you afraid?" Death asked. Deacon smiled. "I was once. But fear gets tired of waiting. I learned to live instead." Death nodded. "Most people beg me for more time when I come. And what do you tell them?" Deacon asked. "I tell them the truth," Death said. Time was never theirs to own, only to use. Silence filled the room outside. Crickets sang as if nothing extraordinary was happening. "Tell me," Deacon said, "why do people hate you so much?" Death sighed. "They blame me for endings, but they forget I make beginnings precious. If life were endless, love would be careless, words would be wasted, moments would mean nothing." Deacon's breathing grew shallow. "Then you are not my enemy, no," Death said gently. "I am life's." Reminder, as dawn approached. Death stood to leave. Deacon reached out weakly. "One more thing," he whispered. "When people remember me, what will they say?" Death smiled. "They will say you lived." And with that, Deacon was gone, not taken, not stolen, but completed, when the village awoke and heard the news. There were tears, but there was also peace. Children remembered his stories. Neighbors remembered his kindness. Strangers remembered a man who greeted them like family. Death watched from afar and whispered, "This is how you defeat me, not by escaping me, but by living so fully that I leave behind light." This story reminds us that our legacy isn't built on the years we live, but on the love we give and the moments we cherish. It is a powerful lesson to live a life so full of light and meaning that when the end comes, it feels less like an ending and more like a completion. It teaches us to embrace every moment, to love without reservation, and to leave behind a story worth telling. Because in the end, it's not about how long we lived, but how deeply. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that makes you think and feel. Thank you for watching.